Good morning, student. This is new chapter, conservation of plants and animals. The first thing is that conservation. Why we need conservation? Conservation is to protect. For anything is called conservation, right? It's important because Earth is not only the planet of us, of our human beings. It is the home, it is the shelter of all the micro to macro, wild animal to other animals. This is home of or shelter of all. As we are having right on this earth, same right to the wildlife, plant kingdom, etc. Every organism is equally important in this planet, right? If we disturb anything, it disturbs the chain, it breaks the chain. Simply you have seen in any garland, you just take a flower away, entire garland will destroy. Just a single bit can destroy the necklace. Same thing is here also. If we destroy anything, any component, any part of this beautiful planet, this ecosystem, it will disturb both which we are harming and those who harm, right? So it is equally responsible, we are equally right to stay here, but due to the population, the cause of due to the excessive population and excessive greed, we are destroying this beautiful environment, this beautiful green earth. For that, we have to pay, we have to face such incidents. Okay, so let's proceed. The first topic is deforestation, causes and consequences. The main cause of deforestation is the excess population, increase in population and greed of human beings. The uncontrolled development, a word is sustainable development, a word is sustainable development. It refers to that the development is okay, but without harming the nature. We are developing, simply developing. It is not sustainable development. We are making the roads, we are making the hospitals, but cutting down the trees, increasing different kinds of diseases. So this is not the development, this is not the sustainable development, this is so-called development where neither human beings are safe, nor plant kingdoms are safe, nor animal and wildlife animals are safe. It is bad. So if we human beings are greedy, then nature will teach us nicely. And teaching, nowadays pandemic, it's an example. Okay, so the first topic is deforestation. What is deforestation? Cutting down the trees. Just a few months ago, we came to know that in Amazon forest, it put on everything fired in forest. What happened? The wildlife is destroyed, everything is destroyed, but we have to pay the consequence. So deforestation, causes and its consequence. The reason is human greed and excessive population. This is the main cause of the deforestation. And now the consequence. Consequence means the effect, the result. As you know, we have not more than 30% of the planet Earth, 30% of the area where we can plant, where we can forest, and rest of the sea or water body. So all the aquatic plants also release the oxygen. So requirement of oxygen can be fulfilled by without forest. It's possible, maybe. I am not saying that. Okay. But the main important thing of the plant kingdom or forest is that due to the transpiration, it controls the global warming. control global warming. So this is one of the most important aspect of these earth territorial plants, territorial forest, right? So it is very important for the controlling the global warming one. Another most important thing, to catch or to pull the clouds for the rain. This is another second importance of this forest on the terrestrial forest. In this absence of these two, global warming will increase, all the glaciers will melt, then where we are? Nowhere. Finish. One. If rain is over, rain will not be in proper time, and then all the human beings will disturb or destroy, about to destroy. So for this we have to aware of this, and government and the many countries are started to conserve this plant, conservation of the plants and wildlife. Okay, now we are talking about the wildlife. It is a food chain. It is a food chain which maintain the ecosystem. If anything is disturbed, suppose if we killed all the carnivores, then what happens? All the herbivores consume all the plants. Okay, so there is no new plants will grow. After few years, all the plant system is over. Plant system is over. The ultimate source of life over. Everything is finished. If we finish the plant kingdom, I just explained what will be the cause, the consequence. Okay, so each and every herbs, herbivorous, carnivorous, scavenger, these are the chain, these are the components of this system, ecosystem. So equally importance of all this. For this, government introduced many things. Okay, so government introduced the protected area. The first thing is that the biosphere. Bio means biology. The subject is biology, which having the botany and zoology, means flora and fauna. Flora means plant kingdom, fauna means animal kingdom. So in biosphere, where all the wildlife, wild animals, as well as the tribals, which is their habitat, forest habitat of those tribals, they live together. Okay, they live together in a definite area is called biosphere. Means where flora and fauna comes together are biosphere. Here tribals or the local people can live. Wildlife sanctuary. It is only reserved for the animals. Here is no human beings activity. Okay, and national park. National park, it is, as you know, the word park, where tourists can go. Tourists can go, but with guide and in limited time, right? So these are the protected area where hunting is not allowed. No one can hunt any animals. Salman Khan is facing any animals, and no one can cut down trees without permission. Okay, but for the tribals it is allowed for their survival, because their natural habitat is that, so they can. Okay, so this is, if we destroy the forest, then all the wild animals comes to village and the other where the population is there. It can harm. Nowadays you have also seen that in your mohalla or in your colony, monkeys are coming. Why? Because we destroyed their natural habitat, right? So where they will go? They will come to here. Okay, so this is the and ecosystem where flora, fauna, all plant kingdom, microorganism, human beings, and all the wild animals comes together and make a system is called ecosystem. Clear? Red data book, it is a red data book, it is a record of endangered or extinct animals and plant kingdom. Right? It is a record. Just after the analyzing the record, government make any kind of decision, any kind of protection for them. So this is data book. Okay. Now reforestation. If in the conclusion after this difficult situation, only one solution is there, that is reforestation. Two words, plantation and reforestation. Reforestation means randomly we spread the forest. Okay, this is reforestation. And plantation is that when we find out the barren area and plant according to systematically we will plant, then it is called plantation. Right? Reforestation and plantation. The one more important thing is the consequence of the deforestation is that desertification. Desertification means if all the plants, all the you know what is the main importance of the plant is that to hold the soil. So if after the deforestation the area becomes desert. Okay, in the Rajasthan area, Rajasthan is desert, but now due to the deforestation, this desert is increasing towards the Uttar Pradesh area. Okay, because the blowing air or the sandy air comes to the plain area, so it will disturb. So desertification, it is one of the biggest consequence of the deforestation. For this, we have to plant a boundary-like trees so that we can control the desertification, right? One more thing is that endemic species. Endemic species are those species which live in particular area having their fixed habitat. Like camels are found in desert only, right? Similarly, polar bears are there. So all these things which having a specific habitat is called endemic species. This is very important, and it is our responsibility to save this beautiful planet. So as much as you can plant the tree. If you cannot plant, if you cannot go in forest or in any barren area, at least you can plant or you can make your roof green, so that so this greenery also protect this environment, make environment cool. So there is to say that charity begins from home. So start from your home. Thank you.